Hi class and Professor Owen. My name is Cassandra, and today I am going to share with you information on how to effectively communicate with someone who was born and raised in the Philippines, as I did my project on the country of the Philippines. Firstly, it's important to realize that while English is taught in Filipino schools, it is not their first language. In fact, there are some 70 different languages that are spoken in the Philippines. So when interacting with a person from there, it's important to be patient and to really listen and to focus. And there may even be times where a translator or a mediator person is needed to avoid miscommunication. Also, the Filipino culture has different views on certain nonverbal gestures that we are used to doing here in the United States. For instance, pointing with the fingers is considered offensive there. Instead, it's better to point with your lips, pursed in the direction that you are indicating. Also, raising and lowering one's eyebrows is done in place of small talk if a person is in a hurry. Staring at someone for a long period of time is seen as being aggressive. If you're greeting a relative, it's custom to give them a kiss on the cheek or the forehead. And a more traditional greeting is done if you are greeting an elder, which is taking your hand and touching it to their forehead to receive a blessing, and that's called mano po. Also, if you walk in front of an older person or someone of higher status, you're supposed to walk more slowly, kind of with your head bowed and your hands clasped. And you can call someone to come closer to you actually by making the downward motion with your palm open. And my informant told me that anger is felt and shown through the Filipinos' eyes. They show that through their eyes. And that you can also see people picking things up with their toes and their feet instead of their hand. And within Filipino culture, the people are very family oriented and they value respect and honor, especially towards elders, and loyalty towards family. Values placed on age, and their family position is established through their kinship that way. The father is seen as the head of the household. However, the mother cares for all the monies and expenses. The family believes in equal opportunities, and they place more emphasis, though, on solidarity versus competition of place and status. Large familiar groups there, they form strong kinship bonds, which are crucial for Filipino families. And this is because there's a high occurrence of natural disasters that happen in the Philippines, and it is highly likely that you'll need assistance. So they're constantly wanting to create bonds and to extend out their family. Interesting enough, if you share a meal in the Philippines, it's done family style, where all of the food is in the center of the table and you share from common dishes. My informant also shared with me that the first meeting is really important when you first meet someone from the Philippines, but the culture is very accepting. And within their values of kapwa, damdamin, and donggol, I hope I said that right, but they aim to not hurt their fellow humans' feelings, and they want to live honorably with dignity and honesty, even as they experience great hardship. And so I hope that this information I shared here will help others in effectively communicating with someone from this country, and learning about Filipino culture was a great experience. Thank you.